So in today's video, we are going to talk about how I find park ups. How do you find a park up anywhere in the country? May even translate across the continent. Alright, welcome back to the channel's Motorhome Life. My name is Jeff. Channel dedicated to all things motorhome life related. This week, just a very quick video about how I find park ups. I don't pay for parking. I wild camp, if you like, free camp ups or park ups where we go, and I do kind of predominantly city park ups. We do countryside, as you might see up here. We did a New Forest one. I've got a video to come out soon, which is in Cardiff. So it was in the city. We stayed around the city the whole weekend. So how do I find park ups? Now, again, I've got to do a bit of self-promotion, so if you don't mind, while you're here, if you like this sort of thing, please, down below here somewhere, hit the subscribe button for us, give us a thumb up, comments, whatever you can, just to help my channel out. It's something I'd like to do a little bit more, but due to work and things, I need to pay bills. But if you can hit the subscribe button, it helps this channel in a long way, in a great way, more than you can ever know. So I thank you for that, and thank you for all new subscribers that are coming to the channel. So back to it. How do I find a park up? Initially, when I know I'm going away, because currently we are weekend warriors, but this will translate to people that are living in their vans. It will translate across, but because I'm a weekend warrior, I have a little bit of time. So when I know I'm going away, we generally choose a vague area or a rough area where we're going to stay. Now, due to my experience in driving trucks long distance, staying out in trucks, 4 to 5 nights a week for 10 to 12 years. There are two places I know quite a lot of, but in any area in the UK, you will always find a park up. Now, I always say to my partner, I can get us a park up any time of the day, any time of the night, but it might not be a pretty park up. And I always say that it might not be a pretty park up. And she's quite, yeah, okay, whatever, as long as we're parked up, it's safe, it's, reasonably quiet, we're good, we're good. And that's the difference. So the first thing I know, let's just say, video coming up soon, we're going to Cardiff. Right, there's two things that I will have in my head so I never worry. Is one, you can park up in, I'm going to say 90% of laybys up and down the country on roads. There will be laybys. There are some that say no overnight camping. There's some that say you can't stop there, blah, blah, blah. Most of them you can't because truckers have to park somewhere. They can't all fit in the services because there isn't enough of them. So they park up in these two places, laybys and industrial estates. Simple as that. It's not pretty, but industrial estates, a vast majority of them shut around 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night. So all the cars that are parked there go home. I've parked in numerous industrial estates and I feel safe because you often get police patrols or security patrols at night. They're generally quiet. Yes, there are businesses out there that run 24/7. So that may happen, but have a look when you get there. But those are the two things I have in my head on every single trip. So I never worry about finding a park up. I can always find a park up. Next thing I would suggest is if you are new to motorhome life or campervan life, go and drive it around the area that you live or the closest town, the town that you know, the city that you know. Go and drive it around. Go down some dead-end streets. Go down during the day. Go down there on a weekend. Get yourself some driving experience in the vehicle you have chosen. Get yourself in tricky situations, but in a place you know. Okay, so you get used to the size of your vehicle and reversing. I know it's like teaching grandmother to suck eggs. I'm really, really sorry, but and this is perhaps another subject that I will talk about another day. Is I see numerous motorhomes up and down the motorways and major A roads that are towing a car. To me, that's pointless. Why have a motorhome? Please, in the comments below, hit me up. uh, if what I'm saying is incorrect, you disagree with, please hit me up in the comments. I will be talking about this in another video at some point. If For me, the thing with having a motorhome is the freedom it gives. Now, if you're towing a car, you're obviously, well, it seems likely you're going to be going to a campsite to park up and then jump in the car to go about wherever it is you want to go about. Buy a decent car, get a caravan. You'll get more for your money out of a caravan. I will say no more on that subject, but get used to the vehicle. Okay, get used to going down dead end roads because a lot of industrial estates have dead ends. Get used to it. So then when you go away, you've got confidence with your vehicle that no matter where you drive, as long as you can drive there, you can back out, you can reverse out of it. It's no difference. A little bit different, but it's not really any different. If you can drive in, you can reverse out. Plain and simple. So I always have them two things in my head. Laybys, industrial estate. Always, always, always find a park up if you need to. Third one, business parks. You can go to business parks and retail parks. You can go to them. A lot of them do have signs saying you cannot, but you will search YouTube, you will see a plethora of people doing stealth park ups in a McDonald's and Asda and all of this kind of places. Yes, you can do that. You are risking it when there is a sign there. A lot of the times they will not pursue a parking charge. Okay, it doesn't matter what vehicle you're in. They say get a van. It's stealthier. You can park wherever you like. Trust me. Keep watching my videos. You will see. I park this thing. This is a 32-year-old at time of recording, 7 meter long, 2.5 meter wide, nearly 3 meters high. I park this thing everywhere. Watch here. I'll put something up here, maybe. I park it everywhere. Stealth, at the minute, if you look around, you will recognize vans that have been converted. You will see them. People are not stupid. They are, but they're not stupid. They know. So don't worry about trying to be stealthy. If you want to go on a business park, go on a business park. Read the signs. Make sure you're aware that you can potentially get a fine. I'm not saying you will, but potentially you could. Okay. Then, once I have got those few things sort of in my head and I got a rough idea, I know where I'm going, right? You can have a look at where industrial parks are, etc. But there's enough signage out there when you get to your destination that will point you to them, so I don't even do that. But then I start looking for the pretty park ups, what I say, and I use two apps. And if I can, I'm not affiliated to these apps at all. Um, if I can, I'll pop a couple of links down below. I'm not even so sure I can because there are apps, blah, blah, blah. I'm just stupid when it comes to that. But I use two. There's one called Parkfornight, which if you've watched any YouTube channels doing this kind of content, you would have heard them say about it. And I do like it. There are a few buts. I do like it. It is mostly free. I believe there is a paid version, but it is mostly free. What are my buts on Parkfornight? Parkfornight, it's not 100% accurate. I have been to places on Parkfornight that are no longer park ups, or they're not as described, or then there's not enough room, or there's height barriers. They are just not up to date. They are good, and it's good to head that direction, and you can check them out. And I have been on some Parkfornight park ups, and they have been great, fantastic. They are just brilliant. The one that I found more recently that I hugely rate, and again, I'm not affiliated, this is just my personal opinion, I hugely rate Search for Sites. It is an app. It will cost you, I think current price is about £6, somewhere around there. Worth every single penny, in my opinion. Worth every single penny. If you fear or struggle or are scared of finding park ups, pay your money, get Parkfornights on your phone. Trust me, it is so good. I found some park ups on there I would never have found, and they have been beautiful. And that's what I use mainly. Search for sites and then just knowledge, just having that general sort of knowledge of getting about. And I haven't had a problem. Now, I say I don't pay. If I'm in a car park during a day or something, then yes, I pay. If I'm taking up two spots, if it's possible, I'll pay for two. I went to a car park in Cardiff, you will see in the future. I took up two spaces, but because you have to pay on the app, you can only pay once. So again, you take that risk. They might give you a parking ticket, but if they see you've paid, because it's all online, and they give you a ticket, you can say, I wanted to pay for a second space, but I couldn't because it's all done by registration. You won't let me pay on my registration twice. So that is the arguments you can have. So parking up, I find relatively straightforward and easy. And maybe I'll do a video in the future of me driving around looking for a park up. I don't look for very long. I'll be honest with you, I do not look for very long. And I say predominantly we go into cities and bigger towns currently, and we just park up and go about our day. Yeah, I don't pay for park ups. I don't intend to pay for park ups. I will do a video on how I get rid of my water and my toilet, etc., at a later date, which would certainly help full-timers in their vans, but weekend warriors have it a little bit easier, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I find it quite straightforward. Others, yes, do panic, but don't. Just don't worry about it. Don't panic. Get confidence in your vehicle. Use them four things that I've suggested, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But anyhow, I'm going to wrap that up today. Just a nice, quick, short video. Thank you for tuning in. If you got this far, please hit the subscribe button. Give us a cheeky little thumbs up. It'll help the channel so much. I really enjoy doing it. I just wish I had the time to do more of it with a full-time job, etc. Trying to sort out business so I can leave a full-time job. I need to pay bills. But thanks very much. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next one.